Hi guys, welcome to Mikfit, and today we're going to go more in depth with the barbell thruster. Okay, so in this video, what we're going to do, we're going to show you how to mobilize your joints before you do this movement. Then I'm going to take you through how to do the movement, and then we're going to pay attention to the key points you need to do. So we're going to mobilize. So you're going to get a band, right? You're going to wrap it straight over the bar. You want a bar slightly higher than your fingers. Right? So you're going to lock that in place, right? Put your hand straight through and grab the band so it doesn't come out, right? So you're going to go down into like a lunge position, right? Keeping that shoulder behind your head, right? And you want to feel the band pulling your shoulder joint out. So getting that nice stretch in your shoulders and your lats. Right? You're just going to hold that for a little while. You're going to grab your arm, right? And rotate that shoulder joint to help mobilize that shoulder joint and loosen up all the tissues. So grab in there and you turn in. Right, after that, you want to do some rows. So you're pulling all the way in, all the way down. Remember, keeping that shoulder behind the neck. Right, so you could just do about 4 or 5 reps on each side. You're going to switch, do the same thing on the other hand. That's the shoulder, we're going into the wrist. So you want to stand up on the band, right? You want the band just over the fingers, and you're pulling it on the outside. So you want this band pulling you down to stretch that wrist here, right there. And try not to keep your forearm in line with your arm. Try to keep it outside because this is what will mimic the thruster, right? So you're holding that for about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Right? So doing the next arm, same thing. Then you're going with the band again, wrapping it around a post. Same way you wrap it. Loop it straight through. Right? And so you want it probably just under your knee. Right there. Putting your leg in. You want the band high up on your hip. Right? Taking a long step forward where you'll feel the band pulling your back. Going down into the lunge position. So what you're doing is you're stretching your hips. Taking my hand, putting it on the inside of my leg and pushing out. See, at the same time, I'm pushing my left hip forward and my right hip forward. So I'll hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Then I would switch, just turn around, face the post, and go back into the lunge position with the side that the band is on would go back first. Down into the lunge position, keeping my back straight, and the band will be pulling my hip forward. This will stretch the front here of your hips and also your quads. Right, chest up. You're going to hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute. Also, what you want to do is push your hip forward too to get more mobility, more flexibility. And last but not least, we're moving on to the ankles. You could drop the band a little bit lower, or you could leave it there. It's not a big issue. Right? Going straight over the ankle and stepping forward as much as you can because you want that band to give you that stretch, pull the joint back. And what you want to do is push your knee forward all the way down to get flexibility. Get that flexibility, stretch those joints and muscles. And as soon as my heel starts to raise is when I could pull back. Right, so going again. Stretching, but you want to keep your heel on the ground. The main thing is to keep your heel on the ground. Pushing it as far as you could while you're keeping your heel on the ground. Once it raises, that's enough, you could go back. Right? So you're going to do that. Straight down, over the toes. You're going to go at the side now also. Toe remain straight. Pushing the knee on the outside of the toes this time. Same concept. then back in, and you're going to go inside now. So same feet straight, but you're pushing the knee on the inside. Same concept. Once the heel raises up, you push back. Right, so this will help loosen up that ankle joint. Right, and the same thing on this side, we do the same thing on the other side. So let's go into the how to do a thruster now. So you're gonna grab the bar just outside your shoulders. Right, so right there. Right, so you're gonna rack the bar in the front, right, keeping it up in the front. Right, feet you want shoulder width. So the thruster is essentially a front squat and a press at the top. So you want the bar racked up to the front, right? So front squat, you're going straight down. If you don't know how to squat, click the link in the description. It'll take you through everything, right? So push your knees out all the way down. As you come up, you want to use the momentum. Press right over the head, straight over. So that's basically how you do a thruster. One more angle from the side. You could come and check it out from the side. Right, so the bar you want high up on your neck, right? Push your knees out, chest up. As you come up, you're using your momentum. Extend the hips, press straight over the head. So you don't want the bar too far forward or too far back. You want it straight over the head, right? So we're gonna take a look at some key points of the thruster right now. Okay, so with the thruster, we're going from the ground up. So the first thing you want to pay attention to is when you're going down into that squat, you want to keep the weight on your heels, right? You don't want to keep the weight on your toes, putting a lot of pressure on your knees. You're losing a lot of power, you're losing balance, you could fall over like this. So keep the weight on the heels, chest up, push those hips back, right? And keep those shins as vertical as possible, right? So that brings us to the next point, the knees. You want to push those knees out, right? Get those knees out, you don't want them on the inside. Push those knees out, squeeze those glutes, activate those glutes, right? Same thing with the hip. We were just saying, you want to push the hips back, right? So come from the side angle, you'll probably see a better angle, right? So instead of going straight down like this, what you want to do is push the hip back. So it's just like a squat. Push those hips back, chest up, all the way down, right? So moving on to one of the main topics, one of the main concerns with the thruster is that power. That power you want to push the bar overhead. So after you go down into the squat, when you come up, when your hips start to raise over your knee, is when you want to increase the speed and lock your hips out to send that bar up and give you that momentum. So it's going to look like this. Right, so if you see how rapid my hips extend, watch it again. Right? So that's one of the main things you want to pay attention to. Right? With the bar racking on your shoulders, the closer you keep the bar to you, the easier it just rests on your shoulders rather than holding the bar like this. This will tire out your shoulders a lot. So you want that bar, you're creating like a shelf with your shoulders. Resting that bar, relaxing those fingers, and there's a lot of flexibility in the wrists. Right? So you have to be flexible here. If you don't have it, you have to work on it. Right? So take a look again. After the hips extend fast, that bar is very close to my face when it goes up. Right? So right? It's very close to my face and locks out. If you push with the bar too far forward, you're going to lose power. Right? It's simple physics. Keeping the bar close, where the elbows are supporting the bar over, you lock out straight over the head to support it. Right? And moving on to the breathing technique. Down. Take a deep breath in. You can take a second breath all the way up. It depends on the weight you're using. It depends how much reps you're doing with the breathing, but that's just the basic breathing you want to use. So that's it for the thruster today. I hope these tips were helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and look out for a new video every single week.